I saw the clip of the Norman reveal, and
that was bad. That's when I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, you ruined one of the best moments of the entire series.
You know what? Maybe I should ditch my potential read-through JJK and I should just watch Promised Neverland. It sounds wonderful.
No.
Read and or watch JJK or both.
Yeah.
I heard a distinct laugh. Is that you, Mr. Prince? Oh, you're here. Hello.
It is. I am here. And I saw the fact that you went live as well.
I mean, I want the people to look at this beautiful fucking image.
Deku wanted for killing younglings.
He killed all the
Master Skywalker, what should we do?
You just, instead of the lightsaber, you just see the lightning surrounding his body.
Wait, Prems. Oh, wait, no, Prems, you're anime only, right?
I am anime only, so no one ruin it for me. I am trying to catch up on the manga, but I've only reached the part where Lemelian is trying to save Eri. So poor. And I need to watch season 5, episode 1. So I'll be watching that after this.
This is just from the trailer for the new movie, so you're.
Yeah, don't worry, I've seen it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, good. I will stop that.
So stupid.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Master Deku, what are we going to do?
Again, there's just no lightsaber. It's just the lightning surrounding his body.
You see like a punching kiss to the face. Like
you know what? I may just put that in. Like, I may make that edit of just Deku's face in front of the younglings.
Do it.
In fact, future Trevor, if you actually end up making that before this episode goes out, can you add that in? Thank you.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
One for all. Full calling!
And also, future Trevor, give me $20. Thank you.
No, you can do your own thing. Okay, I'm not a bank account. All right, quick. I'm going to put someone on the spot. Mr. Pramps, give us an amazing intro. Go!
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to whatever episode of this is of Talk Piece. Trev, what episode are we on?
This is episode 8.
Welcome to episode 8 of Talk Piece. Today we have a special guest with us, and I'll let her introduce herself in a moment. But we have the usual convicts in Trevor Tiger and Hawkins, and our special guest who is... Introduce yourself, special guest.
Hi guys, my name is Sweet Tea. What else do I say?
Tell us your hobbies.
Okay.
We have Sweet Tea here, and she is joining us for an amazing episode today.
Sure.
That's about it.
Okay. Hi guys, my name. I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm sorry. Hi guys, my name is Sweet Tea. I am a YouTuber who makes videos about anime, movies, TV shows, rants, analysis videos, you name it. I'm really interested in anime. I've been an anime fan most of my life, like since I was like really, really young. Always been a huge anime advocate. Also a big comic book fan, and I'm just like a TV junkie and a movie junkie, and I like to talk, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have you here, and we're going to be doing a lot of talking because I imagine that our little talk about the supernovas will go over swimmingly with everyone. Everyone's going to agree with every one of our lists that we put out here today. There's going to be no bad blood, right? Right?
Yeah. The One Piece community is going to love this.
Yeah.
Please don't come for me, y'all.
I mean, you did say that you hate Shao Tucker for Fullmetal Alchemist. That's just like a crime that cannot be forgiven. Everyone loves him.
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
A beloved character.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, today's subject is the supernovas, and I depend on how I title this whole thing. It's gonna be like our top 11 supernova thing. You may be wondering, wait, Trevor, aren't there 12 supernovas? Indeed, there are. We're not including Blackbeard because A, it'd be way too easy to put him on this list, and because he smells.
Yeah.
He's like the most realistic pirate ever, so he probably smells like a real pirate. That real authentic 1700 smell. We don't need that here.
He may smell, but he does get the ladies.
Oh god. Well,
who said that? Who said that?
Oda did when he revealed him again. He was surrounded by ladies.
Oh
yeah, he was.
He was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were a man that controlled the forces of darkness and earthquakes, would you not just group up on him to try to win his favor?
Or if he was like, he's a man radiating pure Black Air Force energy. Like, you don't want to get on the bad side of that.
No, he's Mr. Zay-ha-ha all day, every day.
Oh, speaking of which, so I caught up, well, not really caught up. I just looked around on YouTube, but that's my version of catching up in a way. So I looked up the English dub of One Piece to see how that's going. And for those that do not know, the old English voice actor for Blackbeard, Cole Brown, I believe his name was, he unfortunately passed away a while ago. And they revealed his replacement. Would anyone like to guess who they got to replace Blackbeard? Would anyone like to guess?
It's me. I'm...
No,
Vince
it was
McMahon?
Dio.
Yeah, the most English of them all. Dude, if Patrick Seitz just voiced Blackbeard, that would have been amazing.
Yes.
Hawkins, how about you? I'll give you guys a hint. He is known for a certain character on Dragon Ball Z.
Is it Captain Ginyu's?
I wish.
Damn.
Is it like a main character in the Dragon Ball cast?
He's a very important character. Like he's important to the world.
Is he a Saiyan?
He is a human.
Oh. Is it
Yamcha?
Yeah.
Not a Z fighter. Not a Z fighter.
Is it Mr. Satan?
Yes. They got
Blackbeard. First Arlong and now Blackbeard. Let's fucking go.
Mr. Satan is a goat.
So I listened to it, and it's like you can't, like, if you listen out for it, you can tell that it's the same voice actor, but he does not do the Hercule voice for Blackbeard. It's just his own thing. And it's like, yes, go for it. And then I listened to Tamago's English voice, and I went, no. Like, it's super French. Have you guys heard Tamago's English voice?
I have.
No, I've not listened to any of the sort of like dub stuff.
Tamago's is a little rough.
Oh, monsieur, it is I, Tamago. I am here to get the candy from you, Bazoor Straw Hat. Like, oh,
see,
God.
I can tell what you're saying, and that's the problem because Tamago's just like, that's what he sounds like.
Wait, but that's Blackbeard's voice?
No, that's Tamago.
Yeah, Tamago is the French man, and Blackbeard is. I would play a clip gladly, but we don't want to get copyright struck.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% that's happening.
I did a best of compilation once, and I included a bit where Lanny Pator did a voice for one of the guards in Nipple Down. I believe it was only like 8 seconds of him talking, and I was immediately flagged down by Tony. He's like, "Your money's our money now." But don't worry, guys. See, we're talking about Blackbeard. He was still related to the Supernovas. No elevator music was necessary. But yeah, we're gonna rank. So, what we did was that on our own, we were as subjective as possible. We listed our favorite Supernovas from 11 to our favorite, and we're going to share them all on stream. And then, at the very end, in true Hawkins and I tier list fashion, we're going to try to mash the lists up together and come up with a community sense. I'm sure everyone's going to love the final verdict, no matter what. One Piece fandom is known for being sane, right?
Yes.
With a hint of toxicity.
Just a little sprinkle. Just a sprinkle.
A dash.
Maybe 0.001%.
Just a dash of toxicity, you know?
Dash of toxicity. It's like the Powerpuff Girls. It's like sugar, spice, and chemical X.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
So let me go ahead and pull up. Well, actually, before I pull up the Excel spreadsheet I made, so we can list everything.
Oh, we get fancy. We got the Excel
Mhm.
spreadsheet. Okay.
I try to be
Yep.
professional for all of my guests here on the show. You may be wondering why I'm German. My family's from Germany, so everyone can get over it.
Is
All
that
of you
actually a real
Americans.
thing? Is that true?
Yeah, it is true. In fact, you want to know how I learned about that as a little fun side story?
Where's the elevator music?
All right, here. Let me pull it up here then.
Gotta have some side quests, you know.
Yeah.
The side quest to the goal.
Yeah, this is the Legend of Zelda podcast where we
Yeah.
talk everything Zelda.
So here's the thing. So a few years ago, my grandfather, God rest his soul, unfortunately passed away. And as my mother and I were going through his old belongings, I always knew my grandfather as Bebop, like the music style, Bebop. That's what we all called him. His real name was Ish. I'm not going to say the last name, of course. I don't want to dox myself. But his first name was Ish. And so as we're going through his belongings, I noticed that on one of his old letters, there's just the letter A. And then his last name, I was like, A? Wait, Mom, what is A? Did he have like an alias or something? And my mom's like, oh, you don't know. Well, Trevor, you know our family's from Germany, and well, in the 40s, your dear Bebop had to change his name because he originally was called Adolf.
Oh, wow.
And that's how I learned.
Wow.
Oh, wow. And my mom's like, yeah, it was a kind of common name in Germany, but for obvious reasons, come the 40s, he had it changed to Ish to keep himself alive. I'm like, say no more. I get it.
The more you know.
That's family history. So if anyone says if anyone says that whenever I criticize One Piece, I'm being a hate monger Nazi of the toxic brood, I mean, they're kind of right.
Oh no. Oof. It's a big old wolf for me, dog.
Okay, Randy. That was his name, right? Randy from
Yeah.
American Idol.
Yeah.
I miss him. I hope he's alive.
I hope he's doing well.
Yeah,
But speaking of American Idol,
how is Dice related to American Idol?
well, you got to
But,
roll the dice because you might get that lucky roll and might be able to go on to
Yeah,
Hollywood.
get that nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I
So,
play D&D. What's up?
Yes.
so unfortunately, your D&D is powerless, young wizard. For you see, we're playing by the most sacred rule of all, and that's Mario Party. So how this is going to work is that I'm going to save myself for last, and I'm going to let you guys decide who wants to roll the dice first, and the highest number will go first to share their list. So,
Oh, wow,
who
we're
wants to
getting real professional
volunteer?
on this.
Damn. Okay.
I can go first because, I guess, y'all invited me, so why not?
All right. Give her a good number. Don't be sexist. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Who wants to go next? Walk-ins or Prems?
Go ahead, Prem.
Go on, walk. No, go Hawkins.
Fine. Fine. Roll.
No, you do it. No,
roll the
I do it.
dice.
No, you do it.
No, you do it. No, I do it. Rabbit season, duck season. Rabbit season, duck season.
Oh, shit. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Mr. Prems, I feel like you're going to get the 6. Get the 6. Get it.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right. We're going to
Good
do a
time.
reroll for Prems. If it's 4 again, I swear.
Oh,
shit.
All
Which
right.
means, all right, I'm going last. All right, then. That's how it works. 6, 5, and 4. Nothing I do matters. Just like my life.
So Prem's T, me, and Trevor.
Yep. All
Perfect
right,
Mario
then.
Party ways, and we still like each other at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
hopefully.
for
Or
now,
do we?
until we get started, and then T bounces off Trevor and kills him, and then he loses all his coins and can't get the star. And...
Listen, I don't go that into night rants. I can rant, but I'm pretty nice. Don't let Atlas fool you.
Oh, poor Atlas.
Hopefully, I'm doing an April Fool's video for this Thursday, and I wonder how many people are going to take it serious and be like, "My God, you really degraded yourself."
Oh my gosh!
I'm looking forward to it.
It's a very scientific study on Zorro. There you go. That's all the context you guys get.
Oh wow.
Oh goody.
All right, but here's the sacred spreadsheet. All right. So, Mr. Prems, you get to go first. Who is your least favorite supernova? And if you want to throw in why, go ahead. Go for it. You have the floor.
All right. So I'm not going to go on a run, and I'm going to keep it very short, very simple. But I've got to put a poo. So Scratch One of Poo is number 11. And
we're already starting off.
And you know what, right? He has been good in more recent chapters and shown his sort of, I'd say his durability a bit. But for me, it's just a little background. He teamed up with Kid. I mean, he snaked him for Kaido. He's just got this sort of like inferiority complex to me, where even with everything going wrong now, he's still on Kaido's side. He's still with the Beast Pirates, even though like things are kind of swinging the opposite way. And I don't really know what his true goal is. Like, is he just like one of Kaido's subordinates? No hope, no dreams, no nothing. And to me, that just shows a bit of weakness. And speaking of weakness, like his fruit and his strength and stuff, like we saw it like for the first time where he was able to attack with like his what was it, his sound waves or something along those lines with sound, but then like the quick counter to that was to just cover your ears. So yeah, not very impressed by him.
Do we have to bring up the fact that Killer used a sonic attack and it went right through Kaido? I remember his entire body is his ears. Sweetie's probably so confused right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, for context, we discovered that a fish's body is kind of like one giant ear, so sound-based attacks would work against Kaido at all times.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
with help with Google.
Okay, that was part you got me on. Like, in context of the manga, what's happened, like, I get it, but that part, wow, I didn't know that.
This is what happens
We didn't
when
either.
you join the cast of Talk Piece. You learn something new every session.
The more you know, literally, like just like the more you know, sort of just comes across the screen.
Do do do, or whatever the tune is.
Do do do.
Jeez, I had no idea though. That's wild.
Oda thinks of everything, at least in terms of fish. Dead people, not so much, but definitely in fish.
Oh, let's not go there right now. Let's not leave that alone right now.
Everyone can tell that this was made after 1008 came out. But quick, Mr. Prince, what's your number 10 before we start a war?
Wait, are we not going around and seeing everyone else's first?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do the round table then?
I thought we. Wait, yeah, I think round table, unless anyone disagrees.
I mean,
okay. I'm good with that. If you guys are,
yeah, sure. I'm down with whatever.
Give me a second.
Then, well, who knows if you might feel that way, Sweetie, because you're up next.
Okay. So for my least favorite, this was hard because I was at first doing it based off of like relevancy in a way, like what has this character done? And so I put Uroge, if that's how you pronounce it. And the reason why I put him there, Rouge. And the reason why I put him at 11 is because we just haven't really seen much from him ever since Sabati. Like he's just like existed. Like there's nothing we know about him. Apu was almost there, but like I just put Uroge there just because like we really like the only time we've seen him was when Kaido was trying to kill himself off like jumping off of the Sky Island. Like there's like we don't really know much about what he's doing. Like I get why he's in the Supernovas, but like why? What else is he doing? It's just kind of
taking so much offense.
He's being a goat. That's what he's doing.
But he's like an irrelevant pirate at this point, like compared to like the other people on this list.
The knife, it hurts.
I'm not sorry. Also, I said what I said.
T, have you played Pirate Warriors 4 yet?
I have not.
So what you need to do is play Pirate Warriors 4, play as a Rouge, and he's going to move from that 11 spot after that.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
No joke. Yeah, no
All
joke. Some of my choices are based on Pirate Warriors 4 because if there's missing context, Pirate Warriors 4 delivers. I'm like, yes.
Okay. I'll take you guys up on that. But that's just like how I feel because like we don't see much from him. So
Don't worry. Even though you wounded us, there's no wrong answer here on this stream. We're all being as subjective as possible.
Yes.
Now, Hawkins, what's your objective take on the least favorite Supernova? Go.
So mine comes with a presentation that you're going to need to share.
Not a presentation.
I have a
How much
full-on
time did
presentation.
you have?
I have
He
enough
said he went
time.
above and beyond. Oh my gosh.
I went above and beyond. I went plus ultra for this. So
Not plus ultra.
excuse me. So we are here with Professor Hawkins here to discuss the Supernova and where I rank them. So we're going to start with number 11.
Oh my god. I fucking knew it.
Oh
I
my
knew he was going to do this for
gosh.
some reason. I knew it.
So Kid, beyond his design and all right power, is kind of meh. But there's another word that goes perfectly with Kid because he gets a lot of scrap metal for his thing and for his little like arms and his little robots and all that. There's another word for all that stuff, and it's a perfect word to describe Kid.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So until Kid does more here in Wano, because my thing is he doesn't measure up at all to the others in terms of there might be something more with his story, fine, but until we see that, he can be at the bottom. His power, where it's cool, it has yet to measure up to Luffy or Law or some of the others. So again, bottom of the barrel until you show more. Even with recent chapters with him being like, oh, if he has a right mindset of fighting Kaido. Oh, if punching you didn't work, I'll try to crush you. But here's the other thing. That ain't gonna work either, you dumbass.
But did you forget in 1008, Luffy says, no, we're definitely attacking them because they're all human. They can feel it. So
That's fine and all. That's fine and all, but until Kid does more, he can just stay with the rest of his scrap metal at the bottom of the barrel with all the other trash.
This hurts me. Like, my God, you went like
cruel,
above and
man.
beyond.
Wow.
That is cruel.
Again, subjective.
Extremely subjective.
Yeah.
Just for all the viewers out there, this is solely Hawkins' sort of opinion. I am not associated in any type of way.
Listen, I'm just here for a good time.
I'm here for a good time, not to argue.
I'm here for a good time at a long time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways, my presentation will be put on pause for now.
Future Trevor, if you can, just have like these flashing lights that said, yes, no one go to Hawkins' YouTube channel listed here and go berate him about how his opinions are wonderful. So
Yeah, don't subscribe.
No, definitely. Wait, how many subscribers are you at right now?
667. So I
Damn it,
missed the number.
Damn it! Someone unsubscribe for him. You know what? I might do it later.
Oh.
All right. So, oh shit. Well, I'm up next.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse you. Hold on. No.
It's the tier list all over again. Walking such happy memories.
No.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know how I could possibly be more controversial, but I think I'm still going to be just a little controversial because here's the thing about the Supernovas. At their core, they're all interesting. That's just a fact. They're all interesting in some manner or way. And what's really hard about them, because Hawkins, you told me this, Prems, I think you mentioned it too, and Sweet Tea, I think you probably felt this way. It's very hard ranking them from like your favorite to least favorite. So my number 11 is good old Hawkins over here. Now
That's valid.
Yeah, because with Hawkins, it's like he has future sight, and he's like he has these tarot cards. It's like I see a 12% chance that this will happen. Oh no, Luffy's gonna do this. The chances have now gone from 12 to 15. And it's like, awesome. What are you going to do, Hawkins? I shall sit here in Indian style and not do anything. I shall observe the battle. Oh, is that how it's going to be? Yes, that is how it will be. And then we get to Wano. And then Zorro and Luffy confront Hawkins. And Hawkins actually gets a little nail slice on Zorro's cheek. And we're like, oh, man. Hawkins is pretty strong to hurt the goat Zorro like that. I'm talking like the Zorro stand. I do apologize. I do not reflect the views of the stand. But it's like, oh, cool. So you have potential. What else can you do aside from like damage redirection and turn into a scarecrow? Absolutely nothing. And now I shall stand on the sidelines and do nothing even during the raid. I'm like, oh, you're not going to do anything? It's like, because here's the thing. My number 10, this person is cool, but they haven't done anything. With Hawkins, he has the cool details, but it's what he's done that's so lackluster and disappointing that he earns that number 11 for me. That's how I went about this.
Word. Okay.
Yeah. So, Sweet Tea, who is your 10th favorite or... second favorite?
Again, this was hard because it was really between the bottom three were definitely between Hawkins, Apu, and Rouge. Rouge. Listen, I can't say his name. Don't come for me.
Listen,
okay?
ain't no one judging you
here. I'm not good at names. But I'd have to say it was by like a small little margin, but I had to put Apu.
Oh, snap.
And I think it's pretty self-explanatory why Apu's there. Really similar to Mr. Primps. He just can I cuss?
Yeah, go for it. This is say the fuck word.
Okay. He just a bitch. No, like he's a bitch. He just is. And like he's just like there are some underwhelming people on this list, and he's just one of those underwhelming people to me.
Very nice. And don't worry, everyone. We will get more positive. It'll just take us a little bit.
It was still like the top 5 or top 3.
Oh, yeah, definitely top 5. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Prems, who's your number 10?
Oh, well, this one's quite tough. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like chopping and changing. I'm like, oh, should I not? And I actually have changed, right? So I'm going for Hawkins. And it's quite similar to you, Trevor, where all right, I think he's got a broken ability, right? So I think the damage redirection and creating the little straw voodoo dolls are really cool. Because when he did that, I didn't see that coming, particularly with Law's crew and stuff. But for me, it's kind of like, what is Hawkins's goal? Like I understand that, all right, survival kind of like is his goal in terms of reading his tarot cards and whatever the greatest percentage is, that's the side he's taking. But kind of like we know what some of the Supernova want in terms of like going for the One Piece, etc. What is Hawkins' actual goal? I have no clue. And currently where we are in Wano right now, he's sort of disappeared a bit. And I'm not impressed. I just feel like he relies too much on those cards, and we don't really know what the end goal is for him. So for me, I can't really rank him any higher.
Word. Very word.
Yes.
Do we have to go to go to the PowerPoint? Or
yes. I spent time on it, damn it. There we go. So moving on from the trash heap. I'm along with you guys. Hawkins is next.
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't have anything more to add. When I first heard that there was going to be a captain named Hawkins, I was like, oh, this is great. Awesome. I share a name with you. Great. And then this ugly bastard comes on, and I'm like, oh, okay. But at least he has a cool fruit. His fruit's cool. That's what puts him above Kid for me is, hey, cool fruit, neat, awesome. But as in terms of what he's doing, and this is just a fun little speculation I have, is I think he's working with Blackbeard, and that's how they're getting all their info, because Blackbeard's crew, if you look at them all, the vast majority of them are a bunch of ugly bastards. And Hawkins is an ugly bastard. Therefore, he fits the mold pretty well. And all around, Hawkins is just a big pile of meh.
Oh my god, you have something for each one, don't you?
That's like he's ready, like he knows. Oh my gosh.
And that's it.
In front of a mirror last night, just reciting this.
That's like a public speaking class, and like he's ready. He's trying to get that 10 out of 10.
I was ready. I need that 100.
You know, it's literally the imagery is Hawkins is at the United Nations and he's giving this grandiose speech on Kid and Hawkins, and then the camera pans over like it does a 180, and it's literally just the rest of us, just all three of us, just sitting scattered around the assembly hall. It's like, yeah,
Yo, that would be funny if someone animate that.
Yeah, please.
Bovine, animate this if you ever watch this. Also, catch up to One Piece, you little patty.
Yeah. You beef patty.
You absolute beef patty. His logo is like a humanoid cow. So.
Okay.
Strangely, that's not going to be the weirdest thing you hear today. I guarantee it. Not on this stream. All right. So my number 10. Now I let the pronoun slip out on number 11, but yeah. Hello, Bonnie. You are my number 10. Where honestly, yes, I know boobs, Hawkins. Contain yourself. Keep it in your penis. Jesus. But with Bonnie, we don't know what exactly she's about. We know she can de-age people or age them. She can she's a master of disguise or runaway. She's like a true pirate. She can get out of any situation, and she just loves the adventure and loves feasting. Cool. She hasn't done shit. That's it. Oh, like literally the most interesting things about her are A, her lips, because they look like the lips of the Charlotte Linland family, or B, it's the fanfic that Library of O'Hara put out like a while ago, and it tried to expand her backstory to make her more relevant. And honestly, if it takes fan fiction to boost the character, that's all I can think of. You're not very impressive, but at least you're not as disappointing as a Mr. Hawkins. Yeah, that's
valid.
10.
Yeah, I mean, granted, we're using valid. Yeah, we're using Pirate Warriors 4 for some of these, Trevor. So
Bonnie's not in Pirate Warriors 4.
I know.
That's somehow Bonnie's not in the game. Oh, what's up?
I was going to say, as an FYI, I don't agree, but you know, I'm happy for you to have her at 10.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's all right to have an opinion, even if it's wrong.
In the beginning, we said there's no right and wrong. There is, but
it's all right if anyone else thinks that Bullet is a very good character, One Piece Stampede. It's all right to be under the delusion that he is. It's okay. We all like smoking that good old Kush. But yes.
I mean, if you have it.
Right? Or
light them up, boys. It's almost April.
Oh, hell yeah.
Boys and girl, my bad.
You're good. You're good.
Speaking of which, Sweet Tea, who do you have as your number 9?
It's Hawkins. And it's similar to what everybody said about him, but also like he could just be doing more. Like he has the potential to do more, but he doesn't do it. He's just a very underwhelming character, and it's like a waste of his devil fruit, in my opinion. It's a waste of him using his abilities. And I get that he's trying to be logical for why he does things, but at the same time, too, he's just a really bland character. And quoting what Watkins said, a big pile of meh. You know,
yep.
So yeah. It's Hawkins.
It's like he's logical but illogical at the same time. If that kind of makes sense.
Like he really could be using his devil fruit to get ahead and to do more and to do better. But it's like get good, Hawkins. Get good.
Yeah, get good.
I just thought of an analogy. He's like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. He's like the characters that stand there thinking, and that's it. That's all his character is. He doesn't really do anything. He's just stuck in a never-ending loop of if I do this or they do that, what will happen?
Yes.
He's the thinking phase.
Yeah.
Mr. Primps, how about you, good sir?
Well, for me, I have gone for something slightly controversial.
Ooh.
And I've gone for Drake.
Oh.
Yeah. It was quite hard putting him down this low. But for
Another
me,
blow.
That's very controversial.
It is very controversial. And I thought I would be controversial. And here's why. So all along, like Drake was hyped up to be like, was he like an ex-rear admiral or something like that? But is that really a feat as to where we are in the story now? He's probably vice admiral level or something like that, and he got himself into Kaido's crew, got found out, and he was shook to death to the extent he had this flashback with Kobe, and it's like, I can run to Luffy. And to me, it's kind of like, what is Drake's next step after this? Because we know, spoiler alert, that he's in Sword. But does he go back to Sword now? Isn't he meant to be a pirate? What happened to his like the couple of members of his crew that we saw in Sabodi? I have no idea. And I'm not impressed by him. Like when we saw like Queen attacking him, he was so scared. And I'm thinking, well, shouldn't he be above Queen level? I'm just I think for me, it's more so my expectations of what Drake was to actually seeing Drake and not being so impressed by him. That's my issue.
Very sound. I'm not going to say shit until I get to him.
Yeah,
but,
when I get to Drake, I'll say more. But yeah, okay, cool.
All right. That's right. Time to do the switcheroo.
There we go. Okay, so, you want to talk about controversial?
I'm actually not mad at it. I'm not mad at that.
I like the silence. It's like Hawkins expected, like, bring out your pitchforks. We're just like,
it really is just like, no, someone put like the cricket sound effect just there, like
future Trevor, come back.
But okay, so Capone was there at Whole Cake Island. Cool, neat. First of all, let's talk about his design. I do like his design. That's what puts him above most of the people on the other list, on this list. His devil fruit, okay, cool. Like you have this castle thing, you can turn into Big Fada. That's awesome. That's great, cool. But is there more? Is there more to just being a giant castle? Okay, cool, neat. And then his plan, where it was like theoretically made sense. Let's have Big Mom go into this fit of rage and then shoot her with this poison gas. That'll work. Oh, her sound basically blew up our bombs before they got to her. Oops. Well, time to skedaddle out of here. And plus, Empire Wars 4 kind of sucks playing as.
There it is.
So those are my thoughts on Capone. I mean, again, he cool.
Oh my god. We're just gonna get these like 2-3 liners from him after every slide, and I'm excited to see
literally. Like the next one, he
cool. Yo, he chill, man.
Who is that?
Straight captain.
He does wear a hat, so yeah.
Oh. Number 1 is just something put in the Ebonics translator. Just like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Not the Ebonics translator.
No.
So good.
No.
Oh my gosh. Listen, leave AAB out of this.
I will say though, as a little advertisement, if you guys want a great time, because I did it before with the roomies here, for a good time, put the Star Wars Episode 3 script into the Ebonics translator and have fun.
Oh God.
What did it come up for like that that fight between him and Obi? And he's like, Anakin, I have the high ground. Like I need to hear that dialogue.
What? Oh man. The scene that sticks out to me, and it was because it was Palpatine, and it came out of nowhere, where it was like he was looking at Mace Windu, talking to him, and I believe his words were, I am the N-word. And we're just like, whoa!
What?
What?
No, because
Whoa.
in the movie, I am the Senate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
am the Senate turned to I am the N. Like, whoa there!
Honestly, that's why the Revenge of the Sith is one of the best Star Wars movies because there's so many quotable lines from that movie.
Yes.
It's iconic.
Yes!
It's iconic. Execute Order 66, or
You have done that yourself.
or do it.
Do it. Hey Palpatine, what should we do with this day-old meat? Stew it.
Or even going back to what we're saying, Master Skywalker, what are we going to do?
Oh, here's what you're gonna do, kid. You're gonna die.
So love has blinded you.
Oh my God. You are the chosen one.
You have done that yourself.
Oh.
What's funny is that on the Doommates channel, we're like, this is me and the roomies, for those that don't know. Second channel, Future Trevor, advertising. Go! Thank you. Now, we're playing Resident Evil 4, and Star Wars Episode 3 came up. And during this playthrough, we just kept thinking of different scenarios where Obi-Wan would just say, you have done that yourself. Oh no, oh God, the water from the fridge, it's all over the floor. You have done that yourself.
That's hilarious. Yo, I need to do a Star Wars video soon.
Yes.
I would totally watch that.
Really, I'm thinking
Same.
of doing a tier list of like all the movies because I still need to watch the Solo movie and I want to rewatch the prequels. But
It's
don't
not worth it. Yeah,
You
it's not
don't
worth
need
it.
Solo. I can
It's a
promise
waste.
you
It's a
that. You do
waste.
not need Solo. I was about to say Solo.
not Solo.
Solo.
Oh, Zolo. He's just like a samurai.
Like I definitely want to do a tier list of the movies though, not including. I can't include the Clone Wars show or the Mandalorian because I'd be cheating. But
Damn
that would be cheating.
Damn it.
Jeez. Literally, okay. So fun fact, I like to listen to music to inspire me to get stuff done, like the instrumentals to like OSTs, like in games and shows,
Nice.
especially anime. And the Mandalorian theme song makes me feel so badass. Like I feel like I'm going on a fucking journey. Like when I'm taking out the trash or doing chores, like doing the dishes, I just hear like the doom, and I'm like washing the dishes vigorously. Like yeah, like I'm getting these chores done. Like
Look, I have a
It's so
I have a
productive.
child with me, so every
oh, I'm
time.
sorry.
Oh well, no, it's a little baby Yoda, and he joins me in
Oh,
every
yes.
video I'm in.
Oh.
So
Honestly,
I'm just like, yes,
if have
be
any
the
of
first
you
half.
heard... Oh, go for it,
child.
friends.
I was going to say he had me in the first half. He's like, I have a child with me. I was like, what?
it's
Yeah.
like what was it? What was it? A Vine? It was like there's only one thing worse than a rapist, and it like cuts off and it says child rapist, but the guy looks at the camera, he's just like a child.
No.
Yeah, I understood that reference. Another
But,
reference, one reference.
Has anyone heard of the YouTuber Samuel Kim Music?
No.
No.
Oh, sweet tea. I imagine you're going to love him because he did a mashup of the Mandalorian theme and the Rocky theme. And it
No, he
works.
didn't.
What?
Yes, he
oh
did.
my god,
He
I'm looking
did.
that shit up after
Oh,
this.
I already have it up on YouTube. I will share it
Okay,
with the
good.
class afterwards,
Please.
but again, copyright.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And
Oops.
yeah, you might have to put elevator music right there.
Dum-dum.
Dum, 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 dum.
You have done that yourself.
I got weak too at watching this video about the Mandalorian, and basically someone said he's just trying to platinum the whole series, like all the side quests getting done.
I mean, I don't blame him. when you're in the
platinum armor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you have the best armor in the game, and you're just on New Game Plus, why not do all the side quests?
Yeah, we got platinum the whole game.
Fuck the armor. I despise that fucking piece of shit armor. I hate it so much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Beskar Cax.
Man, it's like, oh no, we're pinned in a hallway. What should we do? Let me jump in front of all the lasers. And just
little definition of plot armor.
Yep.
At least when Luffy does it, it works. When Mando does it, it's like, no!
Wait, who has more plot armor? Hashirama Cells or Beskar?
Oh, shit!
Oh, God.
Technically, Hashirama Cells because they can just make a dead person alive, Madara.
Yeah.
Look.
I mean, them cells are broken, man.
I still like Madara.
I mean, yeah.
He's a shit talker, and I love it.
He's so broken.
Back it up.
Iconic.
Man.
No, his entrance. I have never seen a more he's one of the most iconic entrances he's had in the show. Like he just bodied a whole army and dropped 2 meteors on him. Like
I'm watching the anime right now, like rewatching it, and it gets to the part where he literally took out all the tailed beasts.
Oh, I hate that so much.
Easily.
Yeah, to be honest, that was so annoying.
Madara's just built different.
Yeah, the only thing he lost in that exchange was an arm.
I hate that shit.
And then he gets it back from White Zetsu. And then he gets his Rinnegan. And he's just like, oh, yes, now we can have some fun. I love it. He's just a shit talker, and I love it.
I hate
you know what?
The
yeah, I was just about to say that. Like when I saw all the Kage pull up together, and I was like, all right, they're about to show out.
Dude,
and
the part.
Where's the competition?
like they were loaded. Oh my god, the best part is like, so they're fighting him 5-on-1, and he's just like, okay, let's even the odds a little bit. He does a shadow clone jutsu, makes it like 5-on-1 against them, and he's just like, okay, you guys have a choice. Do you or do you not want them to use Susanoo? I'm just like, this motherfucker.
I was like, bro. I know he said that. I'm like, this dude's different. I know. And then he's using wood style on him too. He's using wood style.
Yeah.
That's the Hashirama cells, bro.
Like honestly, like I wouldn't have been mad if he was like the end villa and we didn't get that whole Kagaya sort of stuff, and like it was just cool. Yeah, man. Like if he was like the end villain, that would have been beautiful.
Yeah. Trevor, what's your number 9?
That was completely. We're not even close to number 1 yet.
We went off topic for too long there.
We really did.
I was waiting for the elevator music.
Oh, are you kidding me? No worries. This is normal for us. We can go as long as we want. I'm only moaning because we talked about Madara.
Well, so confirmed. The Beskar has pretty high plot armor, though.
Yeah,
it does. When you can just walk in front, when you can stop lightsabers with your wrists, I don't know what else you can do.
I'm glad that they kept Beskar out of most of the series.
Yeah.
Thank God. Could you imagine Luke Skywalker with Beskar armor versus Darth Vader? They would be like, what's the point?
Fuck.
Imagine Rey Skywalker with the Beskar. Let's make her even more stupid.
I mean, she is the armor.
No, but wait. Imagine Ahsoka with the Beskar.
Oh my God.
Like it's like when the Order 66 is about to happen, and she's with Rex, and all the clones are shooting at her.
She just stands. She T-poses and just
she just takes it.
Just T-poses.
That's a T-pose. That's a thing. A T-pose, bruh. So she just Titanics it.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give us your number 9.
Yeah, Trevor, what's your number 9?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. No, like I said, this is normal for our streams. This is perfect. So my number 9, it may come as a shock to all but no one, because number 9 is also beige. My reasoning is as follows. I liked how he was the gangster, like he was like this gangster pirate. I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. I like that. Then we see him in Zoe, and it's like, whoa, oh shit, like little men. He has like a whole army in his belly, his entire, like his body's an armory. That's so cool. That's amazing. What more do we get out of that? Whole Cake Island. That's mistake number 1. You're in the Whole Cake Island arc. Dear God, no. Please, no. But in the Whole Cake Island arc, he's like, I have a secret plan that will absolutely work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work in the slightest at all. Uh-oh.
But what plan in One Piece does work?
Yeah.
True.
Exactly.
What plan in One Piece does work?
Oh, there's a counter. Crocodile. He laid out a sign that said pirates this way, and they all it was perfect. Ingenious.
Oh my God.
Luffy just turns to it.
It's a foolproof plan because it's only for the fools. It was perfect.
Oh my God. Actually, that just reminds me of something that Beige does when they like split off.
He puts the sign to the Straw Hats, right?
Yeah. That was actually a thumbnail for that video, for that chapter.
Oh my gosh.
I was
Quite
like,
literally,
this is so Looney Tunes of Oda right now.
When I
was
did
like,
that
that
mega
way.
when I did that mega review of Whole Cake Island, I distinctly remember me laughing my ass off when that moment came on. It's like, you are a real highlight. I'm keeping you with the script. You're so good.
I forgot another reason. So another reason that Beige is so low is because he's tied to Pound.
So anyway.
Oh, currently, yeah.
He's tied to the whole Pound situation.
Oh, I wasn't even considering that, but there is someone else that ties him down.
No.
So anyway, you have Beige, and he's just trying to escape from the Big Mom Pirates because he's not as tough shit as everyone thought he was. Even when he was Big Father, which was cool, it lasted for like 3 seconds because it turns out you could just punch him. That's how you beat Big Father. So as they're running away, you have this really touching scene with Chiffon, and Chiffon is cool. If I see any Chiffon slander in the comments, you're getting nuked. I don't give a shit. I like her. But there's another reason that he's pretty low. You see, him and Chiffon, as wonderful characters as they are, they produce something together. And it's scum. It's Satan in the human form. That mutant abomination known as Capone Pez. God damn it. Fuck Pez. Frollo was right in the Untitled Chapter movie.
Right.
Death to Pez. Kill him. He's unnatural. He makes me sick whenever I look at him. It's so gross. The fact that half of Beige created Pez is a reason he is at number 9. If it was not for Pez, he would be at least number 8. All I gotta say is Frollo in the Hunchback of Notre Dame movie, he had the right idea. Holding that baby over the well, getting ready to drop it. Yeah, dude, you had the right idea. Throw in Pez, throw him down the well.
Oh my gosh.
He's a terrible father too. When Pez is smoking a cigar, and when he's like 9 months old, it's like, no, what the fuck are you doing? You're a terrible
candy
dad.
cigar. It's a candy cigar.
You are teaching him very bad things with a candy cigar. That's like if I gave my child, it's like, look, it's a pogo stick, and it has a machine gun at the end of it.
Bro.
Babe. No, and if you guys think I'm overreacting, no, Pez is unfucking natural in One Piece Stampede. Why do I know this movie inside out for my review? Fucking hell. But you see, there's a scene where Bullet is transforming into his metal kaiju body. And he's like, I am the strongest now. You will all cower before me. You will all die. During this whole transformation, everyone is cowered in fear. Even Zorro is just like, oh shit, how are we going to beat that? And then we cut to Beige, who's just recovering with Chiffon. What a lovely moment. But then, if you pay attention, you will notice Pez is sleeping through the transformation. He sleeps through Bullet terraforming an island. He is unnatural. Kill him. Bullet, sword, execution style. A Kaiju magma fist, the bastard. I don't give a shit.
Tell us how you
feel. Yeah, really.
Tell us how you really feel. Jeez, bro.
Well, you see how I really feel.
This looks like it's deeper than.
Yeah.
Just a mutant abomination. You guys have to understand. When I released that review, I remember there were a few comments and there were a few jokes on Twitter. It's like, no, Pez is adorable. What are you talking about? You guys are blind. You're all blind.
Oh my. Oh my.
Holy shit, that was a rant. But yes, if it was not for Pez, Beige would be higher up on my list. But Beige is cool. He cool, as Hawkins said. That's why he's number 9.
Cool. He cool.
The moral lesson that everyone needs to learn here is fuck children. That's what Anakin learned.
Whoa. What?
As an FYI, these are the views held by Trevor Tiger and not Mr. Prems.
Yep.
All comments made by Trevor Tiger are associated by Mr. Prems under the Division of London Law.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Anakin learned the right lesson after all. He killed the kids, kill the younglings.
Hey, fuck them kids, like the Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Fuck the kids, kill them. We don't care.
Fuck them kids.
Child Protective Services should be here any minute now.
Oh my god.
FBI, open up! You said fuck them kids on the internet.
What's worse than the rapist? A child.
Yes.
A child.
And speaking of things going worse, wait, why would they begin worse? It should begin better. We're on number 8 now. Yay! All right, Sweetie, who do you have as your number 8? Please don't let it be who it might be, because I don't want to rant again.
10 years later, here's my number 8. My number 8 is actually Jewelry Bonnie, actually. And the reason why she's my number 8 spot is because, like, similar to what Trevor was saying, we need more from her. And I think the most interesting parts we've seen of her is like her powers, but like what is her motivation? Like, why was she at the Reverie? And I feel like we're going to obviously find out more about what happened at the Reverie when Wano is over. But she just kind of seems like she's just there. Like she's random. Like she's cool in the words, like she's cool, but it's like I want more from her, especially being like the only female in the Supernovas. Like, come on.
Right.
So like that's how I feel about her. Like I think she has promise for more. Like she has the potential to do more, but it's like in the way she's like a little bit better than Uroge to me because we've seen her in the Reverie. Like that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But I want more from Bonnie. So yeah.
Okay.
Completely fair. Yeah. It's like there's the mystery. Like there's a difference between mysterious as in, oh, why are you here? To like mysteries like Drake. It's like, oh man, I want to learn more. With Bonnie, you're like, oh, okay, you're here.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Prims, what's your number 8?
Yes, and at number 8, I have Gang Beige.
So going back to Gang fucking Beige, son.
Damn it.
I'm kidding. I'm done. It's over.
Now,
he can't hurt me anymore.
Now for like he's at number 8 for literally the same reasons that you guys have gone into, but the reason I have him above Drake, which is probably controversial, is the fact that we saw him at Whole Cake Island and we know his sort of motivations in terms of just like attacking these figures that are high in the underworld, etc. And to me that tells me what his motivations are and what he enjoys doing, and kind of like Big Mom was like his target, and he'd been with Big Mom for ages, working out a way in order to take her out, and he identified the only way that or the only time that she took damage, and thought that would be a way to exploit it, which it almost worked, but it was just that the shock was too much to the extent that it gave her more armor than she normally had. And I think Big Mom's just an enigma because even till now we haven't seen her take damage. So I mean, the plan was good. It just ended up failing. And I think Beige in general, he's not going for the One Piece. However, he has his ideals and what he wants to do. And I mean, for me, that's kind of like more important to me than kind of like a Drake, where it's kind of like what happens next with him.
Very nice.
Valid.
Much more tame than I, which I respect.
You just talked about the baby. That's what you really know about.
Yeah, you ranted about a poor little child that did nothing to you.
I mean, it's not Pez's fault that he was born with a mustache.
He has a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, Mr. Prince, you can't get away with that. His very DNA created Pez. He's associated with this murder.
Oh yay! Back to my presentation.
Oh yeah, the slideshow.
My number 8 is actually Jewelry Bunny.
Oh my god!
So a lot of the same things that T said. I'm more interested in her story than the ones below her. I really like her power and the fact that, yes, I will reference Stampede here. The fact that Bullet was just like, no, you are not touching me, and just murks her immediately should be telling of Jewelry Bunny, because her power is kind of broken if you think about it. Yeah, I'm just more interested in her story, and I like her design. I like the fact that she's like a glutton, and I don't know. I just like that, but the obvious choice is,
Oh my gosh.
So
there it is.
I think we said that at the same time, though.
Yeah. I mean.
I like how the O's are just over her eyes.
Eyes.
It's the little touches.
Oh my Lord. I got nothing.
I have no words.
So you guys aren't ready.
Oh,
you guys aren't ready.
We're ready.
All right.
No,
I know we're gonna get something silly right now.
Oh, silly, you say? I don't think that would be the word for it.
No, I know you fucking lying. I know you're fucking lying. Hold on. Like,
does this look like the face that's lying?
Turn the camera on for this. No, April Fool's is over, bro. Come on, like it's not even here yet. Like, listen, it's a few days out.
Yeah, no,
April Fool's is like next Thursday,
Nope.
Bro. You missed the day.
No, I'm dead serious.
Trevor,
I'm absolutely serious.
Hang up. Yes, I'm a Zorro stan. What about it?
Don't worry. It's not that I'm really offending Zorro. There's a reason why I put him at number 8. And again,
but just kill her right there. Just kill her.
Don't do that to my guy, Killer.
Ooh.
There's plenty of people who are right there.
Well, here's the thing. This is the weird thing about this. This is me. I'm a weird guy. I think everyone knows that by now, especially in the last 10 minutes. And I'm a weird guy. So my reasoning is going to sound strange. But here's the thing about Zorro. When I look at the Supernovas, 9 out of 10 times, I never put Zorro in their league. I just can't, because I look at the Supernovas, it's like, oh, okay, I see the main character's a part of them, along with the other side characters. It's like mostly they're just about all captains except for Killer, because he's a side character and he looks really interesting. But you gotta make the kid pirates look super cool. With Zorro, for as much as he's done, remember this is a list about the top 11 Supernovas. I never saw Zorro as a supernova. Like, I always saw him like, I'm going to do my own thing. It's kind of like what we talked about last week with Prems, Hawkins, and OG, where it's like, he has the title, but what does that really mean? Zorro doesn't really embrace the supernova. He just does his own thing. That caller is probably the FBI trying to find me right now. for making such an evil statement. But that's just essentially it. It's like I look at Zorro, I don't see Supernova. I just see the guy that wants to do his own thing. But to be fair, guys, he's at number 8 for a reason. Even though I don't really see him as a Supernova, he's still a fantastic character. So I put him above the characters who were not really that impressive. So there we go. That's the reasoning.
Look, sorry, my mom has a house phone, so yeah.
No worries.
But yeah, that was the FBI coming to like take your ass out.
Yeah, it's like what I'm trying to say is, I don't see him as a Supernova because he never really identifies as one, whereas the others are proud of being part of the worst generation. But the fact that he's at number 8 just speaks volumes about his character as a whole. He's at number 8 for a reason. So that's literally all I got. That's shit. So please don't kill me.
All right.
You can call the FBI now. I see the squad.
It is a bit controversial, but it's a very valid opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just 1 or 2 people that I'd probably have below him, but very, very valid.
I think I know who they are. Mr. I made a video about this certain character and why he's great. You good content creator, you.
Okay. Jeez, I'm still reeling from that. Like I'm recovering from that statement. But
it's all right. We're all good. We're all still friends.
It's okay. I'm ready for my number 7.
Oh yeah, go for it.
It's gonna be Capone Veggie. Heather. Pretty similar reasons why you guys put him in where you put him. But I have him above Bonnie just because he has a bit of an edge over Bonnie. We know more about him, his motivations a bit. But yeah, I don't have anything else to add besides what you all have said. So, yep.
These are going to be a lot more different when we get to the top 5, where I doubt that we're all going to be in agreement with each other.
Yeah.
It's like, well, then, when it comes to number 4,
grab your torch and pitchforks.
Mr. Primps, what about you for your 7? Your lucky 7.
So at 7, I've actually got Jory Bonnie. So kind of like for the same reasons that Hawkins and Sweetie said beforehand. We don't know much about her. However, what I do like is the fact that we saw some of her in like Sabodi. I don't remember the details exactly, but wasn't it kind of like pretending Zorro was dead or something like that, or faking his death or something like that? I forgot. But there are sort of hints kind of about her. Like she's got a cool devil fruit. We actually don't know her real age. Is she young? Is she old? Is she like Luffy's age? We really just don't know. But there is some sort of history with Blackbeard, with her being angry at the fact that of Whitebeard's death and wanting to take revenge on Blackbeard, and now she ended up at the Reverie and wants to go save Kuma. So there's a lot in the story about her that we'll probably find out a little bit later on. And for me, that's interesting because she can be expanded on far more than she already has been. And I think there's definitely some good plot points, because with everything that's happened at the Reverie with, with Sabo and Vivi, etc., I can only imagine that Jory Bonnie was involved as well, because she wanted to get Kuma out there, or she wanted to save Kuma at least. So yeah, I think she has a lot to her, and that's why I've got her almost a little bit higher than the others. So yeah, I'm a little bit impressed with her.
Mad respect. Oh yeah, there's also the fact that Akainu took interest in her too at one point. It's like, thank heavens we found you.
Yeah.
Akainu liking something equals one dead puppy.
Oh yeah, I went off on Akainu in my video of like anime character.
As you should.
I went off on him.
as you should have.
I ran. It was there was an anime that you mentioned where I was like, okay, I don't know this, so I just clicked ahead randomly, and it's like, motherfucker killed Ace, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's Akainu.
Oh yeah, I cried. I kind of made like a crying sound too. Like I was like in pain, like Ace.
I'm not gonna lie. That, it's like, when they pan to Luffy's face, and it like, oh man, that's just so painful.
God. Man, it was so painful though. Like even more when he found out, like when he's on the Maiden Island, and then Jinbei had to calm him down. That hurt. But then, like, what really hurt me though was when Jimmy's like, Luffy, even though you lost, Ace, think about what you still have. And he remembered his crew, and he's like, I still have my friends. And I'm like, I got that gets me in my feels every time.
And that's what makes Jinbei top 3 of the Straw Hats for me.
Jinbei really is the GOAT.
He is.
I mean, that's controversial because I mean I'm not gonna go into a Jinbei rant, but Jinbei's kind of been playing the field, man. He's going wherever, like, you know, the wind blows him. I mean, he was under Whitebeard, and I mean he went under Big Mom, and then now he's with Luffy. I mean,
we gotta do top 10 Straw Hats or top 11 Straw Hats.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
As long as you can add Carrot and Yamato in there, then good. What?
Yes, we're gonna add Momo.
No,
I want Yamato to go to Straw Hats, though. I think that'd be really poetic if she did.
It would be. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, it's my turn. Yay.
Oh, actually, I want to share something with the class because I'm evil.
Oh, yeah.
Evil?
Oh, no. Don't. What is
Do you remember this, Hawkins?
Kind of? Oh, yeah.
I'm about to pull Sweet Tea's heartstrings just a little. This is just the response to the Zorro stand.
Everybody do the flop.
Oh my god.
Man, whoever made this video is a fucking monster, I gotta say.
I'm about to unsub.
Oh, shit.
Do you know what the funny thing is about that whole scenario?
What?
I didn't come up with that. I was looking up episodes, and Justin, my best friend and roomie, he literally, it's like, dude, what if you just do the flop shit with a character? Like someone died in One Piece, do the flop music. And I had Marineford playing. I'm like,
that just reminds me. I made an edit in like the first couple episodes of like season 4 of AOT. You know, like when the payload of the people, the LDNs, like drops off of the blimp and they're starting to fall and like transform. I edit like the bodies hit the floor to that, and like the scream, like that was like Zeke yelling.
Yes.
But yeah, it's like let the bodies hit the floor, and it's the Titans just falling.
Yes,
perfect. I love it.
I had to do it.
Oh my god!
Hey,
oh yeah, boobs, boobs. Big Balrog. What's your number 7?
Next on my list is Killer. Killer's cool. I mean, it takes some confidence. It takes some confidence to, you know, wear your own band's t-shirt out. But I really like his design. His fight with Zorro was fun. He's a lot of fun to play in Pyro Warriors 4. He's a lot more competent than Kid, and I like him more than Kid. And yeah, I mean, is cool, sick design.
That's all we take away from it. Sick design.
Yeah. Nothing too much to say about Killer. I prefer him.
I know more. Mr. Prince will have a lot more to say. I can sense it.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
I sense
no. There's actually no, there's not.
So this, what I'm about to say, will probably tickle Hawkins' fancy, but for my number 7, I'm putting Kid in here. I am putting Kid at number 7.
Interesting.
The reason is, as much as I love him, as much as I try to defend him from the masses on Twitter that try to just put him down so that Luffy can rise up, I'm like, guys, he earned a bounty for a reason. Like, I like his whole character is, I'm not exactly virtuous. I'm just a real pirate. And also, I'm Pirate Magneto. I fucking love that shit.
Is he Pirate Magneto?
Yes. Can Magneto make a sick Brook metal punk armored set of armor? No, he can't. So
younger one probably would. Yeah.
He probably. First of all, Magneto should have appeared in WandaVision, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
Man, I like how you and I just went off on that, Sweet Tea, in our DMs. We're just like,
As you should have.
No, okay, because I had feelings. And then another thing that really bothered me about WandaVision is how the fuck did Sword get Vision's body? It was in Wakanda. We were surrounded by Avengers in Wakandans. First of all, even though the blip happened, like the snap happened, there was no way in hell they would have let Sword get Vision. And they knew Vision did not want to be into, I'm going to stop. Like,
Look,
I have a YouTube video where I go off on this if y'all want to watch that. Shameless plug.
The reason being is because when a man and a woman love each other very much.
I believe that everyone's forgetting that this is the canonical ending. How he got Vision's body. Because for context, I commented on T's video, and it's just like, dude, Hayward probably went there after the battle, got a plastic bag, put Vision in it, then scuttled away like a madman.
Yeah.
There, that's how it happened.
When he said this, I'm like, oh no.
But yeah, with Kid, it's just like I like him a lot, but Hawkins, unfortunately, does have a point where he hasn't really done much as like his Double Fruit allows for creative control and amazing attacks and all that. We haven't really seen him on screen that much, and it pains me because if he just simply did more things, if he's crucial in the fight against Kaido and Big Mom, he's going up on the list. Like, holy hell, he's gonna skyrocket.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
If he's the one that ends up doing the final blow to Kaido, then great, awesome.
Oh, I want Kid and Killer to go against Big Mom. I want the 2-on-1 for that shit.
I mean, Big Mom's not going anywhere. So,
has Big Mom taken any damage in that fight or no?
Zero damage. She is broken.
People really, I like people underestimate her.
I know.
Yeah.
Honestly, the longer Wano goes on, the more Big Mom kind of becomes my favorite Yonko.
Like, she gets more impressive every time you see her. Like honestly, like just the fact that she takes no damage, that I love it. I think people judge her because of the whole hunger pang sort of thing, but yeah, she's ridiculous, man.
She's not to be fucked with. Like, she's a fucking tank and she's like a tank and an attacker all in one.
Yeah.
Would you say it's like a Triceratops fusing with a tank?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You know what? You understand my reference?
No.
Damn it. There's Team 4-Star made Final Fantasy VII abridged series, and they literally fused a tank with a Triceratops, and they called it Tank Ceratops.
Oh my gosh.
Good, as they should have.
Yeah, it's I can agree quite a bit. Big Mom is it's kind of funny if you think back not too long ago. Literally people's breaking points were when Frankie hit Big Mom with a motorcycle and she's like, ow. That's like, I'm done with the character, piece of shit. Some people were unironically that. It's funny. Speaking of funny, or maybe not, depends on what happens. Sweet Tea, what is thou number 6?
I have Killer. Killer is my number 6, and the reason why he's there is because he just be existing. He has a cool design, kind of similar to what Hawkins says about Killer, but also I think it's going to change depending on what happens in this fight right now in the manga with Big Mom, Kaido, and everybody up on the roof piece. You know what happens with roof piece. So I feel like my opinions on Killer will change, but he's just kind of there. I mean, we do see a bit more of him in Wano because he did get the smile and everything, and like that whole story about how it's him and Kid. I thought that was touching. I think it gave them a little bit more depth, but he has an edge over everybody else that's like below him though, because like we've seen more of him, but
especially Kid.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! You are such a hate monger, the toxic brood.
Good. Kid, make me care.
Wait, have you guys seen the Snyder Cut?
Yes.
Like that part of when Steppenwolf's like at the location, he's like, it's toxic. That's good.
Yes. Justin and I laughed so hard.
He's
Oh
like,
God.
He sniffs here like, it's toxic. That's good. It's like when One Piece fans start to talk about, who's the strongest swordsman.
Oh my God.
Atlas.
Oh God.
Is it really Mihawk? And then someone says, no, I think it's Apu. It's toxic. Oh, that's good.
When power scaling gets involved.
I mean, there is no power scaling in One Piece. People don't realize that. But I'm not going to go into that because I could literally talk forever on that.
The next
is God Usopp the top of the list?
Factually.
Yeah.
All right, good.
That's an objective
you are
opinion.
correct. Yeah, Usopp is the strongest. There we go. So there is a system. We've established.
God.
His only equal is Buggy.
Period.
Yes.
No, Usopp versus Buggy would be legendary.
It would be.
It's
I think
toxic.
that's a fight we could get.
I'm here for it.
I want it.
That'd be
Yeah.
It's the next Punk Hazard.
Oh my
God!
gosh.
Yes.
Don't do that.
And then all the fans would be like, it's toxic, it's good. And then in the background, you have done that yourself.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
It all circles back to Obi-Wan. It's all perfect.
It always does.
Just Obi-Wan
chosen
is just
one.
in One Piece. Yes.
You were
Man,
supposed
Obi-Wan
to.
in One Piece would be great.
Jeez.
Speaking
Okay.
of being great, Mr.
Yeah, go.
Primes, you're number 6.
So for me, I'm not going to spend any time. I know you did expect it, but it is Killer.
Mhm.
Killer. Yeah. So for me, I wanted the reason to put him like top 3, but I couldn't justify it. Killer's cool design. I think he suffers by being under kid.
Mhm.
And for me, I don't feel like we've got enough from him. We know that he's had this smile devil fruit, and I don't really know what's going on with that because at one moment he was laughing. Is it still affecting him? How's it going to affect him in the future? That's what I want to know. Is he going to just be laughing until the end of the story? No idea. But for me, in his fight against Kaido now, like I think he's got some real cool moves. I know when he was Kamazo and his fight against Zorro, that was like one of like the best fights we've had in Wano, if not the best fight we've had in Wano. So I think that was cool. So yeah, Killer's nice, man. He's nice, but I just need a little bit more because the others that I've got above him, I mean, I prefer them a little bit more.
That's valid. I agree.
Understandable, yes.
Yeah.
All right, Hawkins, with your
All right.
sick design, who's next?
With my sick design. So next,
Ooh.
So I'm not gonna say too much about Zorro because I mean, what all can we say about Zorro? Probably too much, and probably like 3 hours worth of Zorro talk. But yeah, Zorro's cool. I like him. I like that he's included in the Supernovas, like him and Luffy, and then Kid and Killer, like being the two groups that have like a captain and like the second in command being part of this like group. I like that a lot. So it boosts Zorro a little bit. Plus, I mean, compared to the others, Zorro has 3 swords, so that automatically puts him above.
That's the reason.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have much to say about Zorro. So yeah.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, Hawkins.
What?
Oh no.
Remember that talk OT Marks and you and I had the other night when we were making our list?
Vaguely.
Do you remember who I said specifically would not make the top 5?
Oh.
Oh,
God.
Trevor, I want to hang up.
Trevor's
Listen, I'm about to call an
controversial on
airstrike.
purpose.
Let me turn on my house phone again and have him call. I'm sending in the airstrike. The
Airstrike.
payload's gonna drop.
Oh my God, that's a lovely. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm a spirit now. I'm like Brooke. I can't die so easily. All right, so
Jesus,
it's gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be I feel like I can. It's like that sixth sense. I can feel a sniper rifle is pointing at me right now. I can feel it generally in Sweet Tea's direction.
It's the force.
So
can you feel my animosity?
Yeah, actually, yes, I can. I'm sure.
Yeah, please, please defend yourself, sir.
Listen, I'm not gonna blow
I
up
don't feel
like
like it. Sweet Tea, what's your number 5?
Oh
no,
my
I'm just kidding.
No, explain. You have to explain.
Okay.
No takesy backsies.
No.
Here's the thing. As much as Luffy is a great character, well, in fact, if you guys want to see a really good defense of why Luffy's a great character, that's like 9 minutes worth of great content, go to Mr. Prems's channel because he has an entire video on that subject. It's a great watch. Go see it now. Future Trevor put in a sponsored card right there. Thank you very much. But as much as I like Luffy,
Thank you.
and the reason is quite simple. It is really simple. I just find the top 5 more interesting than him. The
Who's
only
your top
thing
5?
you
I know one
find
person
out.
in your top 5.
Yes, you do. I just find here's the thing. I'm one of those guys that I find more value in the side characters as much as the main character's journey
You have
is like
a rogue over Luffy though. You have him over Luffy.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. No one can stop me. I just like I'm one of those guys where it's like I find the side characters when just a little more interesting, especially if their stories are done well. And I will make that case again when it comes to number 1. It's not you, Rouge. Don't worry. Don't kill me yet. There's still time. But as much as I love Luffy, like his journey is, oh God, how do I say this? It's still good, but it's kind of like the standard path a shonen main character is going to have. Like it's something you can expect. If I'm making sense, it's like you can see. Like the character actions may differ from one another, but they're essentially on the same character path that a lot of characters are on in terms of this genre alone. So when it comes to the other characters, like the top 5, I just find more value because their lives and their stories and motivations are different. I just find more interest in that, and that is literally it. So that's really good. That's really good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, you know what, Tom? You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That rifle pointed at you.
I know exactly where you're coming from.
Thank you.
I understand the backstory part though, like the story though. Like I can understand that reasoning, but he should be in top 5.
Well, you know me. I am a hate monger, the toxic bird.
Toxic. That's good.
Yes. The toxicity.
We're just going to put that Steppenwolf reference like everywhere.
Honestly, I just make oh man, whenever I get that One Piece Stampede review done, it's just gonna be my face on Steppenwolf looking at the comments at the very end. It's toxic. Good. Or just no, the camera pans over to my 75-page script.
Oh my God.
You can just put parademons all around there.
Yes, it's toxic. Good. Oh my God.
Please.
Well, we've made it, everyone. This is where characters get really good now. All the others before fucking trash, yo. But yes, Sweet Tea, what is your number 5?
So at number 5, I have X Drake. And the reason why X Drake is there is because I find his character interesting. The fact that he's been an op the whole time, that part really, I think, pushed Drake up there for me. And after that reveal was made, I went back in Wano and other interactions that we see him and how he acts. And it makes sense why he acts the way he does. Like his actions make a lot of sense because he's an op. And I'm really interested to see like more of him and his interactions with Kobe and like Sword, that organization within the Navy. And eventually I feel like there's going to be a schism in the Navy because we've seen that there's already tensions, especially with like, Akainu and Fujitora and whatnot. Like, is Sword going to be involved in that? And what role would Drake play in the future? So he's there because of his potential and the depth of just him being an op. So yeah.
I like that reasoning. I'll expand that more when we get to him. Mr. Prems, you're number 5.
So at number 5, I've gone with Kid, Eustace Captain Kid.
Yes, useless.
Kind of like
Yo.
So I think I'm one of the few people who still have faith in Kid. I think he's taken a lot of slander kind of because of the way Oda portrayed him as Luffy's like main rival. And I do think that Wano is his last chance to actually win our hearts back and say, okay, he truly is a rival. What I can say is that I'm somebody who, you can probably tell from my list that I judge like the Supernova as to what their potential is in regards to what are they trying to achieve. And I know what Kid's trying to achieve. He's trying to be that number 1 from the worst generation. He's going for that One Piece. He is sort of like, he's meant to be Luffy's rival. So for me, I still like that. I just want to see a bit more. He is probably more rash than Luffy, but then you've got to remember, crew-wise, Luffy's probably got a better rounded crew than Kid, which probably helps with his decisions and helps with where he is now. And so for me, it's kind of like I want to see where Kid goes and if he can prove himself to be a true rival. So that's why I've got him as number 5.
It's pretty valid.
Yeah.
About the PowerPoint.
Yes. So number 4 and 5 are very interchangeable for me. And I struggled very hard to decide who's going to be 4 and who's going to be 5. But I went with this. I am going with Drake for 5. First of all, growing up, I loved dinosaurs. So Wano right now with all the dinosaur and prehistoric fruits, I'm eating that alive. And I love every single time we get like freaking Ulti is a Pachycephalosaurus. Like, what the fuck, Oda? Why pull out such a random dinosaur like that? Spinosaurus, Allosaurus here. Like, I love that shit. I love it so much. And I like the fact that, kind of like what T was saying, that there's a lot more with him with the whole regards to him being part of Sword and, what is he going to do? This goes into my speculations of, he could just run another branch of the Grand Fleet. And then, with the whole schisms of the Marines, they could just join up with Drake on that part and be all buddy with, well, quote unquote buddy with Luffy, and that can just spiral down into whole other speculation stuff. But I like Drake. I like his design. I like his story of being a quote unquote ex-Marine turned pirate, but he's actually still like an ops person. So I like that a lot. And also, with recent chapters, he gave us this reaction, and it's probably the best thing ever.
Valid. That's all valid.
Man, I was half expecting you to have the word roar as the
RAR XD.
Point. Yeah, RAR XD.
I mean, I almost did something funny, but I was like, no, I can't pass up the opportunity to mention this reaction again.
About this.
I love that
funny.
reaction.
I love it. And like the fact I could expect all the other people that they showed on there to make the reaction, but then like the last one you see is Drake making this reaction. You're just like, oh my god, this is like Law meshing with the Straw Hats all over again.
So good. God, I have that face saved too, just for reasons.
It's really funny. Oh, like the white beard disgusted one in the Roger laughing one.
Yeah,
I have. Oh, that Roger laughing one. I have a colored version that's been my background on my phone for almost a year and a half.
With the he laughed.
He laughed.
Yes. God, that episode.
Is it coming out today?
I think it's today. Oh shit!
Let's go.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! I might die, so this is gonna be the last video I've ever recorded in my life.
Yay! I get your stuff.
We're in top 5 territory.
Yep. And well, after my number 6, I imagine you're all going to just love my number 5. All of you are going to love it.
Is it law? Oh, okay.
All right. Cool.
But like that shit, he should be a little lower. But all right.
Don't worry. In the realm of subjectivity, everyone's right and wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he's above Kid, so that's.
Oh, we haven't reached. Wait a sec. Hold on. Who has not reached? Sweet Tea is going to dethrone your opinion there, Walking. She has yet to mention Kid. You're doomed.
Whoever she has above him is still better.
If it's number 1, Sweet Tea, make Kid number 1, quick. Do it now.
Don't.
Do it now
You know
before
who
it's too
the-
late.
Everyone knows who the true number 1 is.
Do it.
Roger.
Yes.
All right, good. So with Killer, it's there's what you guys said pretty much sums up how I feel. The only detail I want to add is that the reason why I picked him above Luffy is the whole how the crews responded to the tragedy of the characters, where Luffy's crew is just like, oh no, I feel sorry for him. We better train so that we can all sail the seas together. With Killer's crew, what they did, like, it really tugged at my heartstrings. And yes, somehow I still have heartstrings, but it's just like the crew responds by like, oh, that laugh Killer's really ashamed of, we're gonna do it too as like a battle cry and just for general laughs. Like, you guys really changed your whole attitude for this one guy, and like he is unique among the crew. He's a very logical man, but he's very dangerous. And yes, Pirate Warriors 4 is a thing. He is fucking amazing in that game.
Yes,
Holy
he is.
hell. So yeah, that is why he's my number 5. Man, if Luffy Snake Man controlled any better in Pirate Warriors 4, he might have had a shot, but no.
Wait, what? You don't like Snake Man in Pirate Warriors 4?
If you can against bosses, he's pretty good. But against mobs, he just darts around all over the place.
Really? Oh well. Okay.
Yeah, that's my number 5. That's why I like Killer, because it's just like how he's treated by the other characters. It really makes my heart warm. There you go.
Word.
Oh, speaking of heartwarming, what's your number 4, Sweet Tea?
So my number 4 is Kid, and for similar reasons what Mr. Primp said about Kid. I just feel like...
There are 3 people above him.
Damn it.
But I feel like Wano has the potential to make Kid better. And I feel like we're going to get that, especially with Roof Piece happening right now. And they're talking about they need to divide Big Mom and Kaido, because there's no way they can beat them together. So Kid's going to end up playing an instrumental role, I feel like, in this fight. Something's going to happen, and I feel like in a way it's Kid trying to redeem his honor because of what Kaido did to him and what he did to Killer. So I'm really interested to see if Wano can redeem Kid in a way, and that's why he's at my number 4.
Very nice. Mr. Prems, how about you, good sir?
So at number 4, I have Uruj. So,
Yes.
I think quite a few people probably think, oh, why has he got Uruj so high? And for me, I think there's a lot to happen with Uruj, or a lot that can happen with Uruj. We've got some sort of like we've had a bit from him. So was it in Sabodi where he was fighting? I forgot who he was fighting, but
A
I said
pacifista.
it was Killer. Oh no, I think it was it Killer?
No, he was
No.
It was Killer
he was-
and Kid.
He's
Drake, I
playing
think.
Killer.
Oh no, Drake attacked the
No, Drake broke it up, didn't he? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
he
he was
broke
fighting
it up.
Killer and Drake broke it up. And then but at that point, like Uruj was like if we're ranking Killer high, like Uruj was giving it all, literally his all. And so I think he's quite strong, particularly his Devil Fruit, I think is quite cool, even though it relies on how much damage he can take. We then know that he went to Whole Cake Island. When he got to Whole Cake Island, he fought Snack. He took out Snack. He then went on to fight Cracker, and obviously Cracker did defeat him. But think about how early he went to Whole Cake Island, like way before Luffy. So how much stronger was he than Luffy at that point if he was able to take out a commander? And when Luffy got there, I mean, he struggled against Cracker, even with Nami's help. And if it wasn't for Nami, he probably wouldn't have been able to beat Cracker. So I really like that aspect for him. And then I think the last time we see him, he's in Sky Island after recovering from that, and he sees Kylo. And does he like do a prayer for him or something like that? When
he tries to talk him out of it, and then Kylo just like nah, just jumps.
and the fact that I can't imagine he didn't know who Kaido was. I would have imagined that he did know who Kaido was, and he's just casually just there chilling, like, I'm gonna pray for you as you jump. So I think it's pretty cool, and for me, it just shows me that the fact that he went to Whole Cake Island shows that he's got some sort of he's got a goal as to what he wants to do. What did he go to Whole Cake for? What did he get from Whole Cake, if he got anything? I know Big Mom was fuming, and for me, I really like that. I want to know what else he's gone on to do, and where he does go. So for me, I think he's cool, man. I like him. He's always smiling as well. So I mean, it's pretty cool.
Very positive person. This fucking saint, like, goddamn, we all love you, Rouge. 3/4 of us love you.
Yeah, 75% of us love you.
Oh my gosh.
That's why 7 out of 10 doctors recommend you, Rouge.
Plus, he has wings.
Exactly.
Who else has wings? The king. That's right. Rouge is a king. Logic. Done.
Oh my god. So it won't be any surprise, but it's our boy. More Rouge talk right now. So you might be wondering, where did you get this picture from of a Rouge, Hawkins? Well, very, very simply, it's from a game called Pirate Warriors 4.
That's the detail you have.
So that's the biggest detail. But the other thing, so what sets a Rouge apart from the others? First of all, I like his design. It's very simple, just very simple. Ties to Sky Islands because of the wings. Awesome. Love that. Give us more of like these other races that we've, learned about. Cool. The other thing is also Stampede. His little tiny clash with Luffy gave me enough hype to really want Luffy versus a Rouge in the future. And I need it. I want it now. It needs to be on my desk by yesterday morning so I can witness and just gush all over it. I really like a Rouge.
Yeah.
And Pirate Warriors 4 just boosts it.
There's also that clash where it's like when Luffy looks at Rouge, he kind of acts like Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda, like, finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
But honestly, Tai Lung versus Poe, one of the top 5 anime fights of all time.
Yes.
Skadoosh.
Yeah, literally skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
Motherfucking
Someone's trying to say Panda and Poe should fight like Panda from JJK, and like Poe would wash Panda.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is skadoosh him.
Don't disrespect Panda like that.
But Poe would wash him. Come on now.
Yeah, it's a skadoosh.
But it's Panda.
And then the yin yang shit he did in Kung Fu Panda 2
and 3.
And 3.
I was gonna say like the god like spirit realm shit he did in 3.
Like Poe, Poe OP.
He is a little OP. And voiced by Jack Black, that just puts him over the edge.
Yeah, Jack Black is S tier.
Yeah, he is.
Jack Black slew the entire realm of hell on his own.
Yes.
And his voice gave birth to a Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black is more powerful than most shonen heroes.
Jack Black is the king of the pirates.
I was about to say, he really gives them the tenacious D. I hate myself for saying that.
As you should.
And then just panda us, like just silent.
Again, this is like my
I'm a
turn on the
panda.
podium at the United Nations, and the camera turns around. You're all just like, oh, fucking Christ.
Just all face palming.
What was it? What was it? Airplane or whatever? Oh, what was that movie where it's just like everyone just face palming?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. It's like a collective like.
Yeah.
What movie is that from? I just watched that.
No, it's
I know
it's
we
not
look it up
Airplane.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Someone will comment it. And in fact, future Trevor, whenever I make that stupid, horrible joke, just cut to that, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
In fact, do it again so that there's context. Go.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Excellent.
I feel bad for future Trevor for this video.
Yeah,
It's going to be a lot of work.
a lot of editing.
Don't worry. I'm sure future Trevor loves doing this kind of shit. Don't you? It's not like you have other projects you want to do.
Future Trevor, you have my
Bitch.
condolences.
Maybe if you got more productive rather than playing some stupid Xenoverse 2, you lazy bum. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
All right. And speaking of Christ, we have our number 4. And you may think, Christ, Keen, you may think that I'm also going to follow the Uruge pattern. No. You see, unlike 50% of our dear guests on the panel today, there is a character that I unironically love, and it's the master of music.
Yes. Apu top 5. Let's go.
So,
Apu is trash.
He's a bitch.
That's
well,
what makes him so great.
This trash bitch made it up to me in Watkins' top
Apu don't even got
4 and
bars.
What?
Apu
He
don't
has
have
bars. He literally
No.
has bars.
Yeah, he got bitch
His
bars.
bars.
I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing you can tell me right now that I'm gonna listen to for Apu to be top 5. I don't care.
Tell me
what
something,
you
Mr.
say.
Prince.
Hey,
Can
spit,
your
Mr.
arm
Prince,
turn into a
spit.
clarinet? Can your arm turn into a motherfucking clarinet?
Who would need that?
I don't give a shit.
Are you clearly neither of you have gone through music classes throughout kindergarten through 12th grade?
That's cap. I had a recorder. Play the recorder.
Recorders do not count.
Yes, they
They're
fucking do.
people.
Yes, they fucking do.
Oh, really? Let's ask a Philly musician.
I can play
Watkins,
hot
what do you
cross
think?
buns.
I mean,
Like,
if you're
beautifully.
teaching music, recorders count. So
But are recorders essential to learn the true beauty of music?
yes.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I can play hot
Trevor,
cross buns
I
so
s-
good.
Yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
I play
See,
the piano, right? So,
Oh.
so far as I'm concerned, he
Trevor,
is trash.
Mr.
Trevor,
Prince
you
spit.
forget I studied to be a music teacher in college.
Damn.
And now
Well,
look at
you
me.
can
I'm
do
talking about
so-
cartoons on the internet.
Well, I mean, when you get there eventually, you can do so much better than just giving some stupid child a stupid recorder, going, have at it, play Titanic for me.
Well,
Yeah, I can play Carol the Bells on the piano.
nice.
Aw, that's very nice. But yes, to real music, like Apu's arms. I need to, like, Watkins and I are both music people. We love music. So when we see characters like Apu, whose literal body can shape to be different instruments to provide a wide variety of attacks, we eat that shit up. His teeth are piano keys. So good. So fucking
You
good.
get fucked.
He probably does fucking. He probably does a lot of fucking sweet tea. So thank you for the compliment towards a beloved musician. He fucked over Luffy and Zorro for a couple chapters. And you guys wonder why there's 8 and 6 on my list.
Aw.
I can feel the sniper rifle pointed at me again.
Say,
Instead
a
of
shot.
1, there's now like 2 or 10 now.
take the shot.
It's like
When
the
you have
green
it,
screen of
take
the
the
guns all assembled. But
Oh.
it's like I like him a lot, and plus, his Del Fruit isn't the only weapon of attacking. He uses the motherfucking Tonfas. He uses Tonfas.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
give you the Tompa point, but he still sucks. I like Tompas, but he still sucks.
Oh, reading Rurouni Kenshin and studying up tonfas gave me a new respect for the weapon. So if any character can use tonfas, they're like, holy shit, you're awesome.
Playing Neo made me love tonfas.
Yes.
Good. Yes.
And also the switchglaive, that shit hard. I love the switchglaive.
And now with praise like this, you may be wondering, well, Trevor, why is he number 4? And well, unfortunately, my dear guests have a point where he's kind of a generic trader and he's acting like a generic underling.
A generic bitch.
Fucking sucks. Because
how could you quit? How could you quit, Trevor?
He's number 4. Just got. It's just like he has the power, the design, the tonfas, the look. It's all there. It's all fucking there. It's just the character attached to them is generic, and that's the worst thing you can do to a musician. It's being generic. But man, what he did and what he accomplished so far, I can't just ignore that shit. So as a man of music, I am proudly giving him my number 4. He earns it.
Neat.
Subjectivity is great.
Take the shot. Take the shot now.
Do it. I'm looking out my window. Bring it.
It's going to be the tree that almost fell on you.
Bring it on! I'm right here. Me and my coffee is just bean soup shirt and my Star Wars pajama pants and my Disney socks. Bring it on!
Flies back out of his chair.
I would never.
Oh, I guess I'm controlling the stream now.
Someone almost threatened to take over the stream. I can't have that happening. No way. It's my number 4. If you guys think you're going to be mad at me, Hawkins still hasn't mentioned a poo.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
We're about to get to We're about to get to our top 3.
Just imagine like
the fact that he's in the
top 3. Just imagine like the helicarriers from Winter Soldier about to take a shot at walking through Trevor, like Project Insight. Yeah, I put them on the list. Hail Hydra, bitch.
You're the one agent that's like being interrogated by Cap. It's like, we look out for any people that have terrible opinions. Stephen Strange, Trevor Tiger, World Champion Hawkins.
Hail Hydra, bitch.
Hail Thanos.
Okay, for number 3, I have Zorro there. I am a Zorro fan. But another reason why I like Zorro and he's there is because Zorro honestly has potential to just be better. And I feel like Wano setting Zorro up to be a more instrumental character because we got some really great moments from Zorro, but he kind of fell off a little bit after the time skip, if we're being honest, because the post time skip turned into the Luffy show like all the time.
Yeah,
and
right now.
I want more from Zorro. And like the fact that like most people on the Straw Hats, like excluding Luffy and Zorro, have really interesting backstories. And then like Zorro's motivations that he just wants to be really strong, the greatest swordsman, and then like his childhood friend got took out by a port step. Like, first of all, I think she's alive. That's Cap. Ain't no way a port step took her out.
No.
Like, there's no way.
It's a descendant structure made out of wood. It's very dangerous.
But I just want more for Zorro, and I feel like this whole like what's happening in Wano is going to give it to us. And of course, Oda did that tease that Zorro has conquerors, but if he does have conquerors, that's going to be huge. But I'm excited to see what happens. I'm definitely sure this list is going to change at the end of Wano, but I think Zorro's got potential. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's got potential.
You have potential. I don't know if you guys remember that commercial with like Pinocchio, and he's like motivational speaker.
No.
No, there's this commercial, and I guess it's like I forgot what they were advertising. I think it was Progressive, and then basically the whole spoof was like Pinocchio's a motivational speaker, and he's pointing to someone, and he's like, "You have potential," and his nose grows longer. And he says that.
That's funny. I love that.
Okay, so who do I have as number 3? Well, I thought Sweet Tea was spitting because I've also got Zorro at number 3.
Let's go.
And,
Let's go. Okay.
and it's everything literally she said plus more. Because I think Zorro post time skip, I mean, in our discussion we had beforehand, was like, I just think he's been a little bit disappointing. However, as I said, mentioned with the rest of the people, is I like people who have goals, and I think Zorro has stuck to his himself in terms of, we know where he's going, we know what's going to happen. He is going to be the world's strongest swordsman. He will beat Mihawk, etc. And I think that's pretty cool. But I think he does need a little bit more room for growth. Like, I want to see a little bit more from him. But in terms of, could I ask for much more from Zorro? I mean, he you know, when they say it does what it says on the tin, I think that's Zorro. Like, he's not been disappointing. We're gonna see far more cool moments from him. We're gonna see new swords. We're gonna see him reach his goal. And for me, I think yeah, that's why he's top 3. Like, because not because he's been amazing, but it's because he does what it says on the tin.
Shonen OG is probably
Yeah.
readying his sniper rifle right about now.
Oh my.
For you not
Oh,
having
definitely.
one.
Definitely.
Mr. Princeton, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, very good. I'll let it go on.
Oh my god, the slide.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you ready for some more subjectivity?
No.
Do it.
Do it. Oh my god.
Yeah, brother! Yeah!
So
It's not
Luffy,
as bad as Trevor.
I do-
so I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
that's
He's
true,
top
yeah.
3.
Shall I tell you what's annoying me right now is that we still haven't seen a poo from you.
Yeah, that's what's annoying me.
Yes! Let's
So
go,
Luffy,
brother!
I love Luffy as a main character. So he's great. He's awesome. Again, kind of like Zorro. I don't want to talk too much about Luffy because there's also another video that you can watch by a man named Mr. Prems about Luffy. So not much I'm going to say on here. It's just the other two do a little bit more, as like if we're doing just strictly Supernova and like clout and all that shit.
The others will.
I'm
The other two
just-
do a lot more. A poo is
with it.
coming. You know that, right?
Apu has
So, I
more
mean-
clout than
So I
Luffy.
mean, main character gotta be. He's fine. It's not that he has
Wait.
more. It's not more clout, but we'll get to that conversation very
it drip?
soon. We will get to that conversation very soon. But Luffy, main character, he's got to be. I can't see him beyond top 3. Subjectivity's
Oh
a
my gosh.
bitch.
Hawkins, you missed the opportunity. Main character got a main character.
I didn't want to be too wordy with it.
Hold on, I gotta make
so-
a phone call to Project Insight. Tell them to take the shot. Yo, Hydra.
For the context for main character got main character, there was a time long ago where Hawkins, Ultimarx, and myself, we looked at a CBR article by the only good writer that has ever graced that repugnant website before, and it was like a 5 characters Boa Hancock can beat while also can't beat. And one of the
It was Marvel related.
Yeah, it was specifically
Yeah.
Marvel related. And it was when it came time for a character she could not beat, Dr. Doom made the list and we're like, yes, absolutely, there's no fucking way that no one can touch Doom. And then his main argument is Doom's got a Doom.
Yeah. He was like, because of the mystery of hockey, Doom's gonna do something to get that power and blah blah blah, and all of a sudden Doom's got a Doom. It's like,
Doom will be
oh
Doom.
shit.
Doom be Doom.
Yeah.
It's so effective, it just works. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Oh my god.
Now let's listen to this poetry of what Trevor's number 3 will be if he's still alive or
Yeah.
not.
I know, I'm just impressing everyone here with my takes. They're so wholesome, aren't they? No ill intention behind any of them. All right, so number 3. This is where I put in our good old patron, Saint Rouge. Honestly, it's kind of hard to add more when Hawkins and Mr. Prems did such wonderful jobs defending our priest from the evil forces of tea.
Oh my God.
It's like the American Revolution
Nah,
all over
it's
again.
worse than sweet tea. It's unsweetened tea.
Unsweet. Some
Unsweet
people prefer that.
Because you prefer unsweetened tea?
Well, I never had tea before. So.
What?
What? Wait, what?
You're also talking to a guy who's never had coffee before. So
What?
I've never had either of those. I've relied on water, Powerade, and soda. No, never.
You never had hot tea?
Never.
Never had.
Interesting.
I mean, as a British man, I am in shock.
You're offending the British guest. Well, I'm the guest, but like you're offending the British. Don't do that.
I'm trying not to. I wasn't born this way. Unfortunately, Pez was, and that's still an issue. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Jesus.
So this fucking saint, this monstrous king. Just to recap the history, so that we can all make it clear. Uruge's power is amazing. His design is just so simple. It works. That beard, I want that beard. If I could have a beard that matches that, I would take it in a heartbeat. I would sell my soul. I would sell my girlfriend's soul. I would sell every soul in this house just to get that beard, brothers and sisters. And then it's just, we go to the new world, and Luffy's having a hard time with Cracker. And then Brûlé comes out and he's like, you can't beat us. The only one worthy of our attention was Uruge, for he slayed our brother Snack, and then Creed then fought Cracker. And we're just like, what? Uruge is a fucking amazing person. Then you have a flashback, and you're like, wait, Uruge recognized Kaido. And what does this saint do for Kaido? He doesn't try to pick a fight with him. He doesn't try to do anything. He's like, oh, you're going to jump? That might kill you. That would be unfortunate. Every life has value, my good friend. And now I shall pray for you. Unfortunately, Kaido still jumps, but that doesn't do anything. Just, Uruge is like, this is probably going to offend some people, but as a Christian, fuck off. Like, he is what all religious followers should try to be. A person that can put up a fight if they have to, but my God, the positive energy that comes off of this man is radiant. I love you, Uruge. He's great. What more can I say? Also, Zorro kicks ass, so there's that.
Cool.
Yeah. Just the assembly hall is just stunned in silence. Like, God.
It's like, cool.
Alrighty then. Sweet tea, who is your number 2?
It's Trafalgar D Waterlaw, period.
Whoa.
You had to do the full name. But the reason my Law's at my number 2 is because I think he's a really, really interesting character, especially in the Punk Hazard Dressrosa arc. Don't get me wrong, I don't like Punk Hazard that much, but I like Law in it. I want to see more from Law, and I think with Wano we're going to get that, especially during that part where he found the poneglyph of Robin in Wano on Onigashima. So I'm really excited to see what Law is going to do. I really want to see some more feats from him, because like we honestly don't really get to see more feats outside of Punk Hazard. We see a couple of other things that he's done, I guess, especially in that fight against Doflamingo, but I feel like there's more for Law. There's like abilities that he pulled out in Punk Hazard that he hasn't pulled out again. So I want him to make more use of his double fruit. But I feel like Law, again, has more potential. And I'm excited to see what happens with Law and Luffy's relationship after this arc. So, yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Mr. Prems, who is your number 2?
So I've gone for Monkey D Luffy.
Oh God, that's too controversial.
To be honest,
it's not.
There's not much to say about Luffy, right? Because I guess for me, Luffy suffers from main character plot. The fact that we've been on his journey from the beginning, kind of like we almost take for granted, because we can see every flaw, and we can also see the fact that he almost certain battles he almost wins because he's the main character, and he survives because he's the main character. But I think Luffy is cool anyways, mainly because once again I really like people who have a goal and and in my sort of the video that I made beforehand, I just think he's very light-hearted, childlike, and I think he's quite cool. He seeks freedom, and I find that he has this effect on all those that meet him, that they realize that actually this guy is really, really cool, and he's actually standing up for something. He's going against the status quo. So I think, yeah, he deserves to be number 2. And I mean, it would be cool to see him become Pirate King, and then what happens once he finds the One Piece. So yeah, Luffy's cool.
Kid went up against the status quo.
Fuck Kid. Fuck Kid. I'll keep saying it. Fuck Kid.
Oh my lord.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Oh, is this it? Is this
Let's
it?
go.
Yeah, brother.
Not only is he top 5, but he's top 3, and he's top 2, but he's not. But he is number 2. So, hear me out. Just hear me out. Besides all the praise that Trevor gave, being a musician, having musical powers, Apu knows what to do with his recognition. He's like, oh shit, I'm in the new world. I should team up with a Yonko. Who's one of the strongest Yonko right now? Kaido. I'm going to team up with Kaido. And he throws all these numbers at me, and they're ginormously tall. Great, I can command these guys. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, Kid and Hawkins want to team up with me? I can throw them under the bus and get more, in with Kaido and blah, blah, blah. So he's using his abilities well. Yes, he's a sniveling little shit. I love that. He's a little bitch. I love that too. But here's the other thing. He has some great durability. We just saw this in the raid with Onigashima and the Ice Oni stuff going on. He's like, oh, you want this? Well, gonna have to catch me. And even though they get it, he's still able to fight off people. He fights off many Supernova with his wonderful music ability. He takes down Luffy and Zorro for a bit. He fights Drake. He's using Tonfuzz. It's amazing. It's awesome. And if anything, since Kaido is basically a giant ear and Apu has a sound devil fruit, there's just one thing that we need to say. Apu is top 5 in the verse.
Don't you say verse? God damn it. I knew you were going to say the verse. Sweet Tea and Prince are just silent.
Is there a way to kick people out?
I mean, I could. I can. Yeah, but he's speaking the truth.
And plus, here's the thing. When you run up to Apu, you really need to check your route.
I mean...
Or I might kick you for that one alone.
I've got no words.
Apu's top 5 in the verse.
Oh my god.
And there's...
give me 1 second here, guy.
Oh. Now I'm all alone.
No, don't worry. I'm still here.
Oh, yay. Good. I can talk more about Apu.
Actually, no. Bye.
Oh.
No, you don't. You're all stuck here.
The only thing that doesn't make him number 1, there's a couple things. One, unfortunately, he's on Pyro Warriors 4. Sad days. And 2, the person above him was able to use their notoriety just a little better than Apu. And he isn't quite as much of a bitch as Apu.
Well, to be honest, like I'm never going to agree with you on that. So. But on to Trevor.
Oh yeah, Trevor.
Shockingly, I have the same opinion as Sweet Tea, where I agree. Law deserves to be at the number 2 spot. He's one of my favorite characters. His backstory is excellent. What he's done, he's like the most proactive Supernova. Like everything that's happened in the new world is because of him. Like these entire arcs. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, he's easily number 2.
Yeah,
no, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Is Sweet Tea alive by chance? Or
she wrote something in the chat.
Yeah, she said she's gonna be back. But I mean, I could take the reins if she's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, in fact, here, let me just fill out. We could just narrow it down for her. Rouge Poo. Who does she not
Luffy.
have on here? Oh,
Luffy.
that's
Luffy.
right. That's right. Perfect. Excellent. So,
Oh my
now that
gosh.
that's done, we filled in the blank. No one say anything. You know what? Actually. All right, quick, Mr. Prince.
Oh, no?
What's your
No,
Oh, no.
no. That's what we're not gonna do.
What the fuck are y'all
That's
doing?
what we're
I leave for 5 minutes. What is happening?
no, nothing.
Future
is
Trevor, keep all that
happening
in.
at all. Yeah, no, it's definitely staying in, no matter what.
No, I was not letting that happen.
Wait, who's number 2? Watkins?
Oh, you missed all of that. You missed all of that. Look,
I missed the
Apu's-
presentation.
Apu's the goat. And you'll see when we go back to my presentation that he is top 5 in the verse.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
If you don't believe
Walker's
him,
is
there you go.
trolling right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's absolute troll.
And our number 2 was Law. So we have that in common, Sweet Tea. We have all that in common. Number 2 is definitely
That might be the only thing.
All right, Mr. Prems, what's your numero uno?
Wait, T didn't say why Luffy is.
Oh,
her
I'm
number
so
one.
sorry.
Yeah,
I was so caught up in filling the blank. Quick, Sweet Tea. Explain why Luffy's the farm animal.
The farm animal? Okay.
Oh. I
Well,
see.
I just really love Luffy's character. I think he's a really he's a really interesting person, and I like how different he is from other shonen protagonists. He's actually a likable main character, because I find oftentimes that I like the side characters more in different series, but in this case, like, Luffy's definitely really high up there. Just being able to like watch his growth and his journey from where he started, literally started from the bottom of the barrel, and now he's here. So I'm really excited to see more of what Luffy can do. So yeah.
Very understandable.
Yes.
Very nice. Personally, I think he's a number 6. Apparently,
Oh my
that's
God.
just me.
Oh my
Nope,
God.
it's literally just me. That's the joke.
Yep.
All right, Mr. Prems, number uno. Who is it?
So if you haven't been able to work it out yet, it is Trafalgar D. Waterloo, who I think is absolutely fantastic. I mean, literally, I mean, you guys have spoken about Law a bit, and I think he's got an amazing backstory. When I think probably one of the best. It was quite sad. It was like it motivated him. You saw the whole Dofi stuff, and like you said, everything that we see now is kind of like happening because of Law. So with the whole Kaido stuff, and like I think he's a great character, and there's a lot to him. And the only thing that I did worry about beforehand was kind of like, after we take out Kaido, what is his motivations? But we've seen that he's had those sort of conversations about the D with Robin, no pun intended. But like, yeah, I love Law. Like, I think he's great. And I mean, just right back to even Marineford just coming there in order to pick up Luffy, to save him. I feel like Law's been so strategic, and there's a lot to his character. I think he's great. Plus, there's the whole his whole devil fruit sort of thing. That's amazing, and what can be done with that. So yeah.
Mr. Prim Spittin, a man of culture.
As he should.
Facts.
A man of culture as well.
Can't say the same for the other 50%.
Look, just because Apu is top 5.
I'll give you like 25%, but Trevor got zero.
It's not the first time I've been hated, so it's all good.
Yes.
Sweet Tea's probably never going to come back to one of these streams again after what we said.
I'm scared to see his number 1.
From this. Oh no, it should be quite obvious. I mean,
it's all
the
long,
goat,
okay.
the goat. You know, because again, he's the goat.
I'm legit surprised you just didn't put in
with the
Yusuke
goatee.
as the
Wait, is that why you put the goat close to his goatee?
I put it close there because he had tattoos on his fingers, and Yeah. But anyways, I mean, along the lines of what people have already said about Law, he's ever since we've gotten into the new world, he's been one of the biggest players in it. And I mentioned this with the Apu stuff. Law used his notoriety very well. He was just like, okay, I'm a notorious pirate. I have a big bounty on my head. What can I do with this? Oh, I need to do some stuff against Doflamingo. I want to take down some of the 4 emperors. How can I very easily do this? Oh, let me kill a bunch of pirates and become a warlord. Then I can do whatever the fuck I want. And what he does, he ends up having that alliance with Luffy. He does some awesome stuff, probably the best stuff in Punk Hazard if you take out the whole body switching thing out, which should not have been a thing. Anyways, all the stuff with Dressrosa, the stuff now in Wano, like Law's is great. And even after like the whole Doflamingo stuff, I think Prems, you had started talking about this a little bit, just how he didn't really have much of a goal to go on. And then all the stuff about the will of D and all that, wanting to know the truth of all that being his goal is actually really cool, because now we have somebody that kind of ties in with Robin and like with things about the Void Century, so it makes Law even more interesting. Plus, he has an amazing devil fruit that when you think about like a devil fruit like that, you're just like, oh, if it's in a video game, it's probably going to be really dumb or really stupid. Oh no. In the Pirate Warriors 4 game, it is very much fun to do and use and be a part of. Just using shambles and gamma knife. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, Law's the GOAT.
And he's voices Levi too. So
yes.
Oh. I'm just shocked you didn't put Yusuke in there as a joke. It's a true number 1.
But see, that's the other thing. Yusuke's not even my favorite character in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, that's right, Kuwabara.
You're messy.
that was a spot on impression.
Thank you. I've worked very hard on my Kuwabara impression.
He's worked for 40 years to master the crystal bat voice. Well, shit.
Yeah, go ahead and get your controversy in here.
You guys have been able to tell from process of elimination, I love X Drake. I love him so much. Or like what you guys have said before, it's first of all, dinosaur, and he's a T-Rex. Just come on. What else do you need? It's a fucking T-Rex pirate in a silly hat. I eat that shit up. And his story is so interesting because there's a reason I mentioned it earlier. With Jewelry Bonnie, she is a mystery, but it's kind of like she's just kind of there. With X Drake, it's like, man, I just want to know everything about you, because one second you're a secret marine, but you've been a pirate, but it's like, what side are you on? I find that, the constant tussle of whose side to join very interesting, but he does have a moral center. So I find like just the constant struggle he's in he's literally in a no-win situation with the Beast Pirates and the Samurai. It's just very compelling stuff. And I also like his character. I like how he looks back at the flashback with his dad, and he's like, I don't fucking care. He was a piece of shit anyway. It's like, whoa, you intrigue me. You have like, it's the Mask of Zorro thing. He has a mask on. You just like, I want to peel it back. I just want to see everything about you. So yeah. And plus, Pirate Warriors 4, you can play as the motherfucking T-Rex, and he kills you all with his tail. What more do I want? So yeah, that is why X Drake is my favorite Supernova.
Yes.
There we have it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not agreeing with that either.
All right. I don't agree with your choice on Apu, and I don't agree with Sweet Tea's choice of Rouge, but we all still love each other. We're all friends, I hope.
Yeah, sure.
I'll call up
Strike. Silence.
I'll call up Strike.
Yeah,
or maybe not.
That's it. Unfortunately, because of time, we won't be able to fuse the list. I do have to head on out very soon, but the important thing is we got this list done, and take a look, everyone. This is what we all think of the supernovas.
This is the definitive list, especially that Hawkins person. He knows what he's talking about, especially with that top 3 right there.
Yeah, definitely. That Hawkins guy sure knows what's up.
So, just for everyone watching, you see those first 2 guys? They know absolutely nothing.
What?
If you're
what?
No, let's listen to me and Mr. Prince.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Oh, and I do like, Sweet Tea, your suggestion. We should do this again for the Straw Hats. I'm sure we'll all definitely get along for that one too.
Oh my god!
Look, I actually have a list here of a list that me and my fiance did of pre-time skip Straw Hat rankings.
Ooh, should we do? Okay.
Yeah,
that's
I
interesting.
can share with the class then. Yeah, she only just finished Fishman Island, so.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I told her. Like when we got to Sabaody, I was just like, "Welcome to the new world." Yeah, this shit's awesome.
I mean, it's gonna take forever to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, she's watching the anime, so.
Oh yeah, especially Dressrosa just drags. But this is fun, guys. Thanks for inviting me, and it was really nice to meet you, Mr. Prince. You know, like this has been fun.
Yeah, for real, Sweet Tea, man. It's good. Yeah. Like this is like a lot of people probably don't realize. Like I've never spoken to Sweet Tea before, so yeah, no, this was fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we should definitely do this for the Straw Hats. So that's gonna.
Oh yeah.
We might actually pull out the airstrike for that one.
This might be one of my favorite episodes we've done so far. This is just a lot of fun to do.
Jace.
Yeah.
True, there have been sniper rifles involved, but it was all for the betterment of mankind.
Yeah.
Next time when we do straws, there might be a nuke kill button. I don't know.
There might be. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe all directed at Trevor, but
I mean, I'm used to it at this point. Like when the One Piece Stampede review comes out, I imagine that I'm going to be like Mufasa, and there's just going to be the fans that are the mob of antelopes that are going to kill me.
By the way, I just love how Hawkins made a PowerPoint presentation for this, though.
Oh,
so professional.
When we do the Straw Hat ones, you better believe it'll come back.
Oh God!
Or what if we all just have presentations? That's a trend on TikTok where people do like anime presentations about why characters are trash or like different stuff. So
yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah.
That's right. He is number 0. He's the top.
Yeah.
Haven't you watched Bleach before?
No one look into what I posted under Prem's name. Good. But yeah, you guys, everyone, make sure you check the description and the end screen for Sweet Tea, Mr. Prem's, and Hawkins' channel. Everyone will go subscribe to them. Otherwise, you are a defective sheep.
You'll get sniped by Hydra if you don't.
Yeah. She has Project Insight. The end.
You won't have any Beskar armor to save you. You know?
No.
Yeah.
It's only knight armor. It's useless. We're in the 21st century. You're all powerless against us.
This is the way.
Against the power of YouTube clout, no one is strong enough.
Listen, not even Hashirama cells can save you.
Nope. Sad days.
All right, Mr. Prems, you started this whole thing. I feel like you deserve to end this.
All right, so that about cuts it for everyone. This is another episode of Talk Piece. Really glad to have everyone on here. Trevor Tiger sucks. Thank you, sweetie, for joining. And Hawkins, it's always a pleasure. Safe.